Ladies and gentlemen, LifeInDecibel here, and I made a video a couple weeks back, a vlog, and it was about what I would do if I was rich. Now, I didn't end up posting it due to having other videos that I really wanted up first, but then I was gonna post it actually on Wednesday, tomorrow, but Kryten had he put up a video about greed and stupidity and what you would do if you didn't have to worry about money and you were rich, $1 million or so, I think what it was. And he also said, what would you do if you came into an amount of money that was, say, a little less, like $175,000, and you had to be more careful with your money. Excuse me. So I'm no longer going to upload the If I Was Rich video, and this will take its place, which is a shame because some of the places I rode were just beautiful that day. So we'll start off, if I didn't have to worry about money, if I came into an amount of money and I was, and I say $1 million, $2 million, whatever, but money was no longer an issue for me, I would quit my job. That would be number one. My job would be adios. I mean, I'd be respectful. I'd give them the 2 weeks, but I'd quit my job. Number two, I would buy a house. I currently rent, and if you watch any of my previous vlogs, you'll know that I'm currently saving to do that right now. So why not do something that I was going to do anyhow? And I wouldn't do it anything extravagant. I'd probably get, something like I'd be looking into now, something with like 3 or 4 bedrooms, 2 baths. That way I can, for all my music, I can have a little soundproof room. Oh, they're building some shit over here. I wonder what this is going to be. Looks like maybe a firehouse? That'd be pretty cool. But somewhere I can have a soundproof music room, some with a nice garage where I can have, my bike, my wife's bike, our cars, things like that. What is that thing? Is that a squirrel? Or is that a chihuahua? It's a miniature Doberman Pinscher, it looks like. All right. But where is it? Yeah, so decent sized house where I can have a room for music, my music stuff, and to where I'm not going to be bothered by having it up, and a nice garage where I can keep all my my toys. That'd probably be the first thing. Then after that, I'd probably travel a lot on my bike. I'd go out with my wife, and we'd do some traveling. Kind of like Bilma did with him and Terry, where they just go all around the United States. There's many things I'd love to see that I can't do because I've got an everyday 9 to 5. So I'd probably do something like that, and that's it. I mean, I've never really wanted a lot of stuff. Money has never been a thing where it's like, oh, I have to have this, I have to have that. The most money I really spend on things, on items, is my music equipment, and that's more or less a necessity for what I play than anything else. So probably do that, put the rest away, save it, invest it, whatever, so my kids had a bright future ahead of them and they wouldn't have to worry about the economy and shit, things like that. Now if I came across, say, $175,000 where I had to be more careful with it, my plans wouldn't change that much. I mean, of course, I couldn't quit my job, so I'd have to keep working. I couldn't travel the world, that's for sure. I could possibly take a trip somewhere, go on vacation, take a nice trip riding out with the wife somewhere, but, you don't need a lot of money to do that for a vacation every year. You just need the time. So that probably wouldn't affect it. But honestly, I'd probably buy my house and just put the rest away. Invest what I could, save the rest. Just make sure I get that house there. I really want to have a house. My wife and I, we moved down here to Texas so we could start a family because the cost of living in Chicago has become so astronomical that it just wasn't realistic for us because we weren't born with silver spoon shoved in our asses. Everyday working class people, college educations that, we paid for ourselves, and, your average Joe wasn't going to be able to get a house in a nice neighborhood in the city of Chicago. So we moved down here to Texas and the Dallas area to start a family, and we're on our way to doing so. And I think having $175,000 would be a nice helping start to that. The rest would just get put away. So until next time.